Hey guys, I wanted to get on here and just update everybody with what's going on. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know that we lost the baby. So, uh, yeah, this pregnancy didn't work and it was not our take-home baby. But, you know, these things happen, so just have to get over it. Not get over it, but get past it and keep trying. But yeah, so I was down at my mom's and I started spotting one night, and so I took it easy that night and I just laid down and drank a lot of water. And then the next day I started bleeding and cramping, so I went to the emergency room and they were like, "Oh, well, your cervix is closed and your HCG level is at this," and they're like, "If you start bleeding more, come back in." They were trying to give me hope that, I'm trying to say that sometimes that happens and it's fine, but I already knew that something was really wrong, and you know, I knew it was just the end of the pregnancy. So I called my doctor, obviously, because I was down in Fort Lauderdale, and they're like, "Yeah, if the bleeding gets worse, go back to the hospital, and then we'll see you when you get home Friday." So the bleeding did get worse, but it wasn't to the point where I was, like super worried, like I was bleeding too much or anything like that, because I knew what to expect. I'd already been through it. And so I didn't go back to the hospital, but it was okay because I was making sure that I wasn't bleeding too much too quickly or, anything like that. And I wasn't worried about ectopic because I'd already had an ultrasound and the pregnancy was in my uterus, so I wasn't worried about that. So that was good. But yeah, it was really hard, especially because I was down in Fort Lauderdale and James was away training in Kentucky, and he would be for another 2 weeks. So I was like, I don't even get to see him, and I was just upset. And it was great that my mom was there, but it's not the same as your husband. But she ended up driving me home a day early because she didn't want me to fly home. She was worried about me, so she drove home, and we pulled into the driveway and I saw James' truck, and I was like, I thought he drove his truck to work when he went for training, but then I was like, maybe he didn't and I'm just confused. So anyway, I walk in the house and James was standing there and he had flowers for me and a note that from him and Alpha that said, "Mommy, no matter what, you will always have us," or something like that. And I was so surprised to see him. I had no idea that he was going to get to come home at all, and I would have never asked him to leave because I know that, his training is important and this kind of stuff doesn't ever come first. It's the Army first. But the guys that he works with, his chain of command is amazing, and they understood that I probably needed my husband, so they sent him home. And so yeah, he completely surprised me by being home, and he had the house completely clean because he knows that I like to come home to a clean house, and it was so nice to see him when I got here. But so that was really the good side of things. I got to see James, and he's still home, so he doesn't have to go back, which is really nice. He gets to stay with me the next 2 weeks. But well, he still has to go to work, but just doesn't have to leave here. But yeah, so that's what's going on. I don't really have anything else to update on. It just kind of is what it is. But I hope you guys understand I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from YouTube just because this is a lot to deal with and I just can't handle it. I can't handle it right now. It's just, I have a lot of emotions and I don't know. I need to take a little bit of a break. So, but I really just want to say thank you so much to everybody who has been praying for me and, for us, and and everything, and all of your comments and everything were so sweet, and I love you guys, and I thank you for being here for me through all of this, through the ups and the downs. I really, really do appreciate it, and I will be back on YouTube. I just need a break for now while I heal, both mentally and physically. So I hope you guys understand, and I look forward to coming back eventually, and hopefully more TTCing before too long. But my doctor wants to do some tests first to try to see maybe why this happened, which is great. I'm glad I actually have a doctor now that wants to try to figure it out. So yeah, so we'll see what we can do, and then get right back at it whenever I mentally can deal with that, because right now where I'm at, oh, Alpha's barking all crazy, but right now I don't know if I want to get back right at it right away, because I don't know, it's just a lot, and I don't want to go through this again. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. But alright guys, well, thank you for always being there to support me, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon whenever I'm back. Alright, bye guys.